Welcome to Never Dull Moment. I am Greg Blythe, and I'm very excited to have a little bit of a different episode to share with you. We are going to showcase a new product, a new way to sharpen knives out of Germany, and I've had a lot of fun with this. This is the HORL system, and we're going to be showcasing HORL 2. And before I do this, I want to go ahead and declare my biases for those of you out there who are going to say, you've just turned into an infomercial channel and you've been paid. I have not. What are my biases? I was approached by a German company and I turned them down. I'm going to put screenshots of the email above. This particular company had showed me what I would call the tumbler cylinder knife system. And in America, we have seen copycat systems. And as per the email, you will see I had actually rejected doing this. I'd said we moved away from this. And they respected that, and they wanted to let me know that they are the original, which intrigued me, so I had to do more research. HORL is the original, okay? So in 2016, this company was created. They've made a stellar product. I've been having fun using it, and I'm excited to share it with you. I have looked up and seen the copycat systems. They are out there. I have not used them. I am not qualified to comment on them, but I am qualified to comment on this. So I am traditionally, if you're watching the channel for the very first time, I am traditionally a hand sharpener on whetstones. I've got amazing success, so I have something to compare it to. I've used belt sanders, I've used horizontal grinding systems, I've used the Tormic, which is a vertical grinding system. So I've used lots of different systems. This was something completely different and it looked a little gimmicky, and I was proven wrong. In today's video, we're going to give an introduction to the product. We've actually already shot an hour-long video on this, and we thought for you, the consumer, that's just too long. So we're going to save some of that information for another video, which we use the system, but today is an introduction to the system. And again, super excited, great success. So let's get into it. So HORL has like an early system that they came out with, and they're out of Germany. They have sent us their number 2 system, and they even have a pro system. So for you to have a point of reference, let's get into what the number 2 looks like. If you purchase for $189 American currency, this particular system, you're going to get this box. And in this box, kind of neat, is going to be this particular cylinder. And you'll see it's kind of dirty because we've been using it. We've had fun with this magnetic block. And how does this work? We'll get into it in a second. But you're with this wooden block. It's going to be a 15-degree system and 20 degrees. And if you're new to sharpening, these are going to be the different proprietary angles provided by this company. 15 is the average degree on Japanese knives. 20 to 22 is what you would see on German. So they had offered those 2 particular degrees. I know in their early system, they only offered 20. So I'm glad to see that they did improve by offering the 2 different degrees. And then what you're going to have is this particular cylinder. It spins. Let's make sure you can see that. Again, you can see that we've been using it. And what's going to happen is you will roll this back and forth. You will take a knife of choice, put it on the actual system, and you can see it quickly magnetically adheres. There is a silicone pad on the inside for it to stick and not damage your knife. And it snaps. Okay, and then this particular cylinder, as it rolls, it is going to ride along the edge of the knife and grind. And if you start with the diamond system, I will tell you the information on the internet does not tell me the grit. I'm going to assume it is a 1000 grit because I do know the grits of the other parts of the system. So what you need to know is that diamond is the hardest substance in the world. And if you're using diamond, you are able to sharpen any knife. So I don't care if it's a high-end outdoor knife using different, I'm going to get some little metallurgy on now, things like vanadium, tungsten, chromium. It doesn't matter. This particular diamond system is going to be able to handle any knife, pocket knife, culinary knife. It's going to be able to remove metal and give you a new sharp edge. Then for honing, which would be to smooth the actual edge, or what we refer to as the apex. They give you a ceramic disc. So this is their introductory, everything that you need to sharpen your knife, which can be used on knives that are soft. A lot of you who like invested in, say, a culinary set for your home, like Wusthof or Hinkle, those particular knives are a little bit on the softer scale. This is going to be able to handle that, as well as your knives that you spent some more money on, $200 to $300 or more up on a very high-end knife, is going to be able to handle the harder steels as well. So again, just this system coming in this box, $189 US, will be able to handle your needs, but they went a step further. Beyond this particular system, is going to be an upgrade. So in this premium set that you're going to see, you've got the strop. You can see has gotten good use. We have a rough side and a smooth side. It does not come with any type of compounds on it, so it is just premium leather. And then underneath this are going to be 2 discs. So again, you can see we have had fun by the color on this. We've had fun using the system. Yep. And you're going to be able to see that one of these, let me look at the one I'm looking at. One of these is Ultra. So this one is the fine. Okay. And this one is the extra fine. And what that means is that the fine is going to be a 3000 grit, and this is the corundum whetstone material. And then you're going to have the extra fine, which is going to be your 6000 grit. And one of the things I'll also point out so far with this system, the entire system is dry. So at no point in time do you need to apply any type of water to these to be able to use it. You can just use it dry. And the way that you would use these is that the discs themselves come off. And I really want to point out the milling on this. It was something I was very impressed with. You can see it just...
It's like his favorite part.
They milled it perfectly. I mean, it's the fitting is so amazing. So you would be able to take off the diamond and the ceramic and replace the stones. I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally drop them on the blade and damage the blade that's literally sitting right there.
Or that you run into it.
So you'll see that once I get it started, I mean, it's so good. It just milled perfectly. You can tell that it's a quality made device. So you would be able to use this to get an even more fine edge. And then you would be able to go to the leather strop. Now, as my wife pans up to me, I want to make a little eye contact with you and share something with you. When you get to know a little bit more about sharpening, especially something soft as a Wusthof or Hinkle knife, even if you don't upgrade to the premium system, if you can have a leather strop, I don't remember if the strop itself is provided extra. I do know that each of the stones can be bought individually. I will let you know that when you're doing softer steel, you're going to want this strop. You're going to want it to remove the extra metal off the edge. So I do, and I'm putting this out there for the company. You know, our job on this channel is to do a review, to give our thoughts, to tell you the truth out there about the system, and even make some points of improvement. The leather strop is needed on something that is as soft as the German steel traditionally is. New German steel is coming out very hard, but they know what I'm talking about when I say that there's a hardness scale out there, and that Rockwell hardness scale has things that are 60 and below. The early German knives have that. The strop is necessary to remove the metal off of the edge to have that knife really be sharp. So it is something needed. So whether you use an old leather belt, watch the show, we'll show you how to do it, or you get this, it is something that is needed. If you're using Japanese, it's desired, but not necessary. But just remember that this premium system is an upgrade, and if you don't want to get both with the leather, you can buy them individually. I'm not sure. I want to say that this premium system is another $139 if I recall. So there's a lot more going on here. And you might say, like, why would I need this system if this is getting me sharp? If you were a person doing some foods that need a finer edge, especially fish, you would want the finer edge so you don't have tethered edges of the fish we eat with our eyes. And we don't want to crush the material, the molecular structure of the food. Point in case, like an example is when you cut a tomato, you don't want the juice of the tomato on the cutting board, you want it in the tomato. So if you can have an extra fine, sharp knife, you can literally cut through something and make sure all the flavor's in the food. So as you continue to get sharper knives, you'll see that you'll keep making improvements. So even though you can get an extremely sharp knife with the original, if you go to the next level of the premium, you've literally gone to the next level. So what else did they do? Let's keep moving on and tidy up as we go. You have more disc. An option, the ultimate, like ultra fine that they have, this Kagami. This is sold separately. And the problem with this particular disc is there's no rating system. This is the Japanese material, Japanese stone that cannot be rated. It doesn't work on the Japanese indexing system. So if you had to say it was an 8 or 9,000 grit, you would be correct, but it is extremely polished. And we have used this system up to the Kagami. And if you've seen the show, we like to refer to it as blueberry sharp. Mm-hmm. And so what I mean by that is there's a very famous thing in knife sharpening. It's called the tomato test. You cut the top off the tomato. You stick the tomato cut side down on the cutting board. You do not hold the tomato. You let gravity hold the tomato, and you horizontally slice paper off the tomato. The only thing holding the tomato is the weight of the tomato. Bigger tomatoes, more weight, make the task a little easier. The smaller something gets, the harder it is to do. We on this show were able to get our knives by hand sharpened to where we could do this test on a blueberry, which is considered extremely difficult. And twice using this system, using the 15 and 20 degree, we were able to get a knife blueberry sharp, literally nothing but the weight of a small blueberry, slicing horizontally, going with the system up to the Kagami. So the last thing I want to point out is if you have an extremely dull knife or just feel like out of sheer boredom you want to turn a butter knife into a sharp knife, then they sent us, and we have not had a chance to play with it, a diamond stone that is 3 times more coarse than the original diamond stone. And I haven't opened it yet, so there we go. And you can see those diamonds.
Yeah, they're literally glistening.
And it's those 3 times coarser than the stone that comes with it. These are made out of monocrystalline diamonds that are electroplated into the nickel. And what that means is that 55% of the diamonds are sitting below the surface of the nickel to give it a good grip. And again, diamond being the hardest substance in the world, there's nothing that these can't sharpen. So if you just need the weekly maintenance of your sharp to keep your knife sharp, and no matter if you have if you have soft knives, German steel, or the traditionally harder knives, Japanese, the original system itself can do everything that you need it to do. But if you're next level, you've got next level knives and you want to go, then you can upgrade to the premium. The Kagami is just extra because you're extra and you desire extra. And honestly, if you spent some of the money that we've spent on knives, you would do it. Take care of your knife, take it to the next level, absolutely. The extra coarse, if you maintain your knives all the time, I don't see that you would need it for any reason. If you were doing this for some type of, I'll call it commercial system, and you've got some people with really dull knives, maybe. I can't imagine there's too many instances in which you'll need something like that. And so we're almost at the conclusion of this introduction. As I've fanned out and made a mess of this entire system, I do want to quickly display something that I think is necessary. And we are going to make a couple suggestions to the company. And in another video, we're going to use this system and show you how well this system performs. we showed you that this particular system has 15 degrees on a magnetic block this tall. And this knife is honestly a pretty big knife. It is a chef knife, and it's got a standard height, which is from the blade to the top. So knives that are smaller to this are able to be used, and you see we're actually pushing the limit.
And also if you slide it down, remember that?
Well, we'll get into that on the sharpening episode, but you will see that at this height, we are just barely on this knife able to get, I don't want to touch the blade right now, but we're able to do the entire height of the knife. So you're saying, but what if we had a Chinese cleaver?
Nope.
So my suggestion, they have a solution. I want to let you know they came up with a solution, but I do want to let you know my suggestion. Their solution is going to be I would say one cutting board, but you're going to see that's not going to do it for this particular knife. Well, we could do it with this one in particular. The one cutting board would allow me to get that. I will say in some instances, depending on your thickness of your cutting board, you might even need two.
Which in that one would be way too high. You couldn't even.
It would get it done. Yeah. But if you've got some thinner cutting boards, you might have to stack them up. We do have a recommendation for the company, and that is another accessory. So if they wanted to offer another block that has tongue and groove, slides on, that would be a nice extra for those who don't have a pile of cutting boards. Cutting board smoothing can be a bit unstable. We're dealing with sharp objects. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying why not add the extra stability? You don't have to charge a tremendous amount of money for an extra block to be able to add it. It is just a suggestion.
And what I was going to say is that the size of this system is super convenient that you could travel with it, but traveling with a big blocky cutting board is not going to be,
you're right. You would have to have something available.
The additional piece that you're talking about, and it were in the size category of this system, which again is not large, that would be more convenient.
And the reason, I literally right now as we're on here, I'm just starting to think like, how does that even work? I thought I had a great idea. But all that ends up doing is making this taller. It doesn't actually, now that I've said it out loud, it doesn't make this taller.
So you have to put it on something.
You have to put it on something else. So now that I've said that, look, you're watching this evolve right here. That tells you how unscripted, we're figuring this out as we go. So they do have a great suggestion. It seems like we could come up with something else. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to think about that more. But I do have another suggestion that I'm excited to tell them. And I think it will help them a lot, and it'll be exciting for you as well. 15 to 20 degrees, it's a great start. If you're using certain knives like Shun, they come in 16 degrees. There are certain knives that, I know people who even sharpen at 14 in various lengths. It wouldn't take a lot to have an accessories kit where it says these are magnetic. You could literally have another magnet stick with a new angle and pile them on. You can see this snap very easy. It takes it from me. Their magnets are amazing. So if you had the ability to turn a 15 into a 16 and a 17 and then 20 into an 18 and a 19, something on each end that could snap onto, you could literally just purchase that extra kit. And what I really love is the idea of asymmetrical sharpening. If I wanted to go asymmetrical sharpening on this, my choices are 15 and 20. But what if I wanted one side to be a little bit more severe and go 14, 17? There would be options. So I know that the company's watching. I know they're hearing some of these thoughts. We're glad to share them with you. This is an amazing system. We're excited to show you how amazing it already is in another video. We're glad to share it with you. We really are genuinely enthusiastic. Okay, so please stay with us. We're going to film an episode this weekend to showcase what this thing can actually do. Thank you guys for checking in. We know this isn't a dull moment. It's definitely not going to be. See you next week.